Hello world, this is Random Fix, and in this video today we're going to be putting the Autel MaxiAP 200M to the test. We're going to be trying this out, seeing what we can actually access on the vehicle. And we're going to be throwing a few curveballs at this particular scanner here, and this is a really small little device. I'm going to show you how to plug this into your vehicle. It costs under $50 and save you a bunch of money. If you go ahead and grab your device here in your hand, you want to plug this into the vehicle OBD2 port, which is going to be in the driver's side wheel well area. Mine happens to be right here, and it only goes in one way. So once you plug it in, you're going to go ahead and get a light down here. And also keep notice, there's a little QR code right at the top here. You may need this to go ahead and access the app and sync it. So once you plug it in, we're going to go ahead and get a connection. And this connection is up to, I believe, about 10 meters. And let's go ahead and see how it works. So to go and access the OBD2 port on your vehicle, you want to go ahead and turn the ignition on your vehicle. On most vehicles, you'll know that the ignition is on when the check engine light is actually on, but the vehicle motor isn't running. I've actually tried this device out for the last month, and I haven't seen any hiccups when you actually let the motor run as you're doing it. So we're going to go ahead and leave the motor on in this demonstration here. And here's the packaging that it came in, and just included the connector that plugged in the OBD2 reader here. So this is called the OBD2 scan tool. That's the device right there, and it works on Android and iOS. I am using this on an Android device, and this is the device that I have right here, which is the AP200M. They have a H and also a C, and the C is over $100 and the M was under $50, as I mentioned. And it says it can access all systems here. However, it also lets me know right down here that it doesn't access the airbag system and resetting that light. So we're going to see if this is really true, because these two things kind of contradict each other. So let's see what happens. So this is my Android phone here, and on your Android device or your iOS device, you're going to actually need two applications to make this work. The first one is going to be the Autel MaxiAP 200, and the second one is going to be the AP200M, and these can be both found in the App Store. And since my device is connected, I'm going to go ahead and launch these two applications here. You will need your Bluetooth on the phone to make this work. And one other thing that's really important, since this is more of a subscription model, you're also going to need internet anytime you're going to use this. So you may need Wi-Fi or cell service. So I'm going to go ahead and enable Wi-Fi and cellular data on my phone, and they also need the location on the device as well. So keep all these in mind when you're looking at your options. And with all those connected, I'm going to go ahead and hit launch. Okay, so this is the dashboard you see when your device is connected. You have the demo right here, which comes pre-installed. You have the OBD2 data, which is basically your onboard diagnostics. This is the generic information that you can access on any scan tool, including this $20 scanner right here. And where this actually shines is on the very bottom right here where it says Toyota. So this is vehicle specific. So this particular device comes with one manufacturer. So if you own a Ford and a Toyota, you're going to want to go and purchase Ford, and you could purchase any additional vehicle manufacturers. And you can purchase any additional vehicle manufacturers here on the main dashboard, where on the bottom there's a little mall button. And here I could buy Acura, Audi for $19 each if I needed these. There's also a home button, which lets you go ahead and pull up diagnostics, service history, in a few minutes. And here is the information on the vehicle. And now I can go ahead and read the diagnostic trouble codes, see if my monitors are ready for smog. I could check live data. Live data could be accessed and repair reports. So we're going to go ahead and hit diagnostic. And I'm going to choose the OBD2 side. So this is the general, every scanner can access this side. And what you can do here is you can just go do an auto scan. And by doing this, it'll go through and check most of the systems on the vehicle. However, it's not going to be as detailed as a Toyota side, which I'm going to show you. Hey guys, really quick, if you're enjoying the video and you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and smash on that notification button as well. It really does let YouTube know that I'm bringing you guys value content, and I'm trying to help you guys make a better decision, whether you're trying to invest in the right scan tool for your vehicle, or you want to see how you could do a quick and simple DIY. So I appreciate you guys hitting that subscribe button if the video was helpful. If it wasn't, give it a thumbs down. It really lets me know how I'm doing. Thank you. It's both on the OBD2 side and also on the Toyota side. I have onboard monitors. I could do a component test. I could check the vehicle information such as the VIN. I could pull that up. I could do a vehicle status. And just to show you guys how accurate and responsive this is, let's go ahead and access the live data. So this is the live data here, and it tells you a lot. You could pull up engine temperatures, RPM. So I'm going to give the car a little gas. You can see that the RPM is currently at 1560, and there's very little delay. And this is a few pages of information you can use to troubleshoot your particular issue with your vehicle. And anytime you want to go ahead and save it, you could hit save, and you could also escape. So I'm going to escape out of this, and I'm going to go to the Toyota side now. And I'm going to go ahead and hit auto selection. I can go ahead and type the VIN number in, or I can go ahead and hit read. If I hit read, it will try to go ahead and pre-fill as many things as it can. In this case, it still wants me to choose the region. I'm going to choose that it's a Prius 2016 right here. And pay special attention to the screen, guys, because if you do have a 2019 or 2020, you really want to make sure that your vehicle is going to be on this list and it can give your vehicle support. If not, you'll be accessing just the OBD2 data that you can access on a very simple scanner. So what you're really paying for here is the Toyota data that's available for you. So I'm going to choose 2016. I'm going to choose my vehicle engine, and this vehicle does not have radar cruise. And we're going to go ahead and hit yes, and it's going to go ahead and do a diagnosis, and it's going to check all systems. And this is going to take a few minutes to scan the whole vehicle. So the scan is almost done here. We're at 99%. We're at 100 now. And as we can see, this vehicle right here currently doesn't have any fault codes. If it did, they would be red, and they would indicate how many we have. So that was pretty cool. And if I did have some fault codes, I can hit erase, okay, pause, or I can hit escape. Now I'm going to purposely go ahead and trigger a check engine light on this vehicle right here. And also I'm going to go and mess around with the airbag system to see if this can actually go ahead and clear that history or that data. And let's go and see what happens. Alright, so on the vehicle now, we have a few lights that are actually staying on after the vehicle has started. One of them is going to be the check engine light. I've also caused an error in the airbag system, and that's why we're getting a little warning there, and we're going to see if this can actually clear it up. So again, this is going to be the main screen here, and this is where most little scanners like this actually stop, because they can go ahead and take care of the check engine light portion of this. However, they will not reset the airbag light or any of the data if you needed to go ahead and erase that. So we're going to go ahead and escape out of this. And I'm going to go do a complete scan again. And now it's going to check all the same parameters that it checked earlier as far as the different components. And the third item on the list was the airbag light. Last time it said there was no faults, and this time we're going to see if we can actually pick up on what happened on that. And right there you can see that it recorded a fault light with the airbag system. As well as a check engine light. Okay, so now the auto scan is done all the way, and now we can check what happened on the SRS system. If you hit OK, it will let me know what the actual component does. And I can go ahead and view that trouble code, as well as access the live data if needed. And it lets me know that this is the actual particular trouble code that I pulled up, which is going to be a B code, which stands for body. A powertrain code is indicated with the P. So this is a B1876 code, and tells me that there is an open in the passenger side front seat belt cushion circuit down here, and I can go ahead and research it if I wanted to down here. I can clear this, I can save it, and I can also go through and hit escape. I'm going to hit escape to the previous screen. I could do the same exact thing as I did here for the airbag system for the engine. And one other thing that I can do is I can go and do a quick erase, and a quick erase is one button I could push, and it basically deletes everything that was detected. And this is really useful if you have a vehicle with a low battery condition. If your vehicle has a poor battery and you're getting all kinds of issues, one thing that you always want to pay attention to is codes that come up on the initial scan here, because they could be caused by the faulty battery or a low voltage system where the battery is just getting old. So never cheap out on getting a good battery. So I want to discuss with you guys a few things right now. One of the things that people a lot of times ask me about is about they ask me if which is the best scanner for resetting airbag light. And honestly, any scanner that can reset it is a good scanner, including this one. However, you need to fix the issue before you can go and reset that code, because if it's an open system, it'll go through and just turn on again over and over. So whether it's the check engine light or the airbag light or a ABS light, the issue actually has to be dealt with before you go and erase it. Once you erase it, then it will stay off as long as the issue has been fixed. For example, if your check engine light is on and you want to go and pass a smog test, an emissions test, and you think that clearing up that code will let you pass, that's not really how it works. You have to do a drive cycle. So a lot of these systems are pretty intelligent, and this will just aid in you being able to figure out what it is and possibly trying to fix it yourself. Now I'm going to talk about the pluses of this, and also a few of the things that I would pay extra attention to, because I've been using this for the last month, and I'm going to point those out to you now. Hey guys, I hope you found that video to be helpful. If it was, make sure that you guys go ahead and comment down below and let me know if I missed something. And a few things that I wanted to point out about a device like this is make sure you really do your homework up front, and you look at the long-term cost versus just the upfront cost, because these are subscription based. And also pay attention to the fact that you're going to need Wi-Fi or cell service wherever you're going to be using this. This can be very, very disappointing if you don't have service. You're not going to be able to use this. The other thing that I wanted to point out is make sure that your newer vehicle is covered by this. in any device like this, because these are really great. They pack a lot of punch. You can throw them in your glove box, but if they don't cover your vehicle, you might as well just use a regular $20 OBD2. All right, guys, there you guys go. Definitely a cool little scan tool that can fit in your glove box, and you could pop it in whenever you need to and reset the check engine light, the airbag light possibly, and you can use it on different vehicles as long as it's the same make. And if you want to use it on a different make, you could pay the $19. Honestly, it's well worth it. If you are working around vehicles, check out some of the other links down the video box below that I'm going to leave for you guys. Thanks again, guys, and we'll see you guys on the next video.